heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? And lightweight fans too. So I want to talk about some little the lightweight action that I seen this weekend. Um, Pretty entertaining little scrap, man. Ryan Garcia. And I'm liking that lightweight division, man. I know we talk heavyweights on this channel, but I'm liking that lightweight division, man. Wait till a few you guys get up in here. They're gonna keep y'all long. Not really much going on with heavyweights, man. As you guys get up in here, hit that like button for me, man. Not much really going on with heavyweights right now. Um, yeah, you got some prospects in action. Timothy Moten's going to fight. Ronnie Hines going to fight next this month, or yeah, toward the end of this month. Um, Kelly Meehan's son is going to be fighting soon. Not really much going on, man. The next significant Blackout was good, man. The next significant heavyweight fight is Parker versus Fa. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos leading up into that fight, man. They're kind of, you're not going to see too much trash talking between those guys. Those Island boys, man, they're usually, those Island boys are usually soft-spoken dudes, you know what I mean? So they're really not going to go over the top with talking shit. The most you'll see is just, I think that Parker was telling Fa that, Parker was telling Fa that, you had a better chance if you had fought me before. This before Fa had his, I guess he had some type of abnormal blood work, and that's why their first fight got canceled. So Parker's pretty much saying that he's really in shape now. He's in super shape now, but that's really all you'll get from them, man. Kind of Local Sports was good, bruh. Who else is fighting heavyweights? Rafael Akpieri, who's out there in Florida. He's actually working with Glenn Johnson, man, the Nigerian cat. I think he's like 8-0 with 8 KOs. I like his size. I want to see more from him. And from what I'm hearing, his strength and conditioning coach has been working with Wilder. That's a rumor that I heard, all right? But I wonder, and I know that he sparred Wilder a ton of times. Akpieri, you know what I mean? And so I wonder if Wilder has been getting some pointers from Glenn Johnson. You know what I mean? So, James, what's up, man? DB, South Central was good, bruh. So, with the heavyweights, man, yeah, if you just joined, not really much going on. I did speak about about 4 or 5 prospects that's going to be fighting in the next month or so. And then in the next big significant heavyweight fight is Parker versus Fa, February 27th. But let me just touch on the lightweights, man. I will say this. All right, all these dudes got flaws. All right, so nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? But when I watch these dudes, man, like, now I don't follow the lightweights like I follow the heavyweights, right? The heavyweights I can go like 200 deep talking about guys. With lightweights, I only know like the top 10, so I'm kind of casual when it comes to the lightweight division, the current lightweight division. But I do like Garcia, I like T.O., I like Davis, I like Lomo, I like Haney, you know what I'm saying? But the sleeper, man, is Nakatani. I'm telling y'all, man, that tall, long dude, look, he didn't give T.O. problems for no reason. That's, man, that I think is gonna give, if he can get some fights against the undefeated guys, like taking all those dudes, I'm just not sure it's just a far going. All right, just fell off, but I came back. They're young. Get them in there early, man. Like Thomas Hearns and Ray Leonard, they fought each other when they were in their young, the early 20s, man. We don't need to wait and marinate some of these fights for 3-4 years. And it's gonna suck, man, having 4 dudes in the same weight class all running around saying they're the best. You know what I'm saying? That's just ridiculousness. All right. But when I watch Garcia, hey, good performance, man. The dude have to get off the mat, show some resilience, show some grit, and that's what we want to see. You know what I mean? Dudes getting up off the floor, getting knocked down. And you guys always ask me about these prospects, and I tell you, it's easy to rate a prospect when they're fighting downhill all the time, when they're just coming downhill, having it their way, putting combinations on dudes, and then the dudes go to sleep. All right, but there's going to be an instance when you get hit back, when your eye gets swollen, your mouth get busted, you may get knocked down, you may have lost the last 3 rounds, where you got to suck it up and show us what you got. And I thought it was a good performance of Ryan Garcia. Now, he does fight straight up. He has fast hands. He does have grit. And what I was watching in that fight, they didn't mention this until like the 5th round, but like probably the midway through the 1st round, I'm like, man, shit, this Campbell Garcia might come down to who can get their lead foot in the best position to land their power hand. And early on, looked like that Campbell was getting the best of it. That's why that left hand, his shots were a little bit more harder than Garcia's, in my opinion, early on, because he was establishing his lead foot. Because he kept getting Garcia, his lead foot was inside of Luke's, and that right hand was just off. It was just off like majority of the early rounds for Ryan. And I thought it had to do because of that lead foot. He wasn't in a proper position to throw it. With Ryan, and I'm glad that he went Canelo in them camp, because, you know, as Canelo has progressed, you've seen him bend at the knees, bend at the waist a little bit more, especially in that, was it the first Golovkin fight? The Golovkin fight. And there was another fight where I didn't think he had that in his arsenal, where he was moving and bending and fighting with some damn rhythm. Maybe it was the Trout fight. Was it Trout? I don't know, but he has, over his fight, over watching Canelo, he has progressed, being able to show some damn defense, man, especially after the Mayweather fight. I think that was, you know, good learning experience for him. But Garcia, man, they're gonna have to teach the dude how to bend his legs, man, because he's straight up to get hit with left hooks. That's the punch I kept seeing, is left and right hook, just hooks, period, because he stands so straight up. But he got good hand speed, but and he's a fiery type of dude, right? If you hit him once, he wants to come back and hit you 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I like that about him. You know what I mean? But as always, the commentary crew, you know, they went overboard, right? You would have thought that you just seen him beat a goddamn prime Pernell Whitaker the way they were acting. But I think they were more hyped up at just the fact that he got up off the canvas to win the fight. You know what I mean? But that's with every damn prospect I watch, or up and coming guy. You know, the announcing, you know, the commentary crew, they go overboard, right? They make shit seem just larger than life sometimes. But I definitely want to see these dudes fight each other, man. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Bruce Goes, what's up, man? But I want to see all these dudes fight each other. Again, like I said, I don't know the division that well, but look, man, my way of looking at every division is like this. If you're a title holder, try to unify with the other title holders. If those title holders don't want to fight with you, then fight your mandatory. If you don't have a mandatory, then try to fight the next highest rated opponent available. That's for every weight class, for every fighter. So really, there's no need for me to go through all the rankings and say he should fight. Look, man, try to unify. If you can't get that, fight your mandatory. If you can't get that, then fight the highest rated opponent next. You know what I'm saying? That should pretty much be for every damn weight class. I did hear Ryan Garcia call out Tank Davis. I'm not, you know, hopefully that fight can get made. You know, when you're with different networks and all that shit, we know how all that pans out. All right, hopefully they can get it made. If they can't get that made, shots out to Devin Haney, because he did show up at the fight and he wants Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? I would like to see that fight get made. But I'm gonna tell you this though, man. Out of the 4 though, Tank and Tio, I think, are the best out of the 4. Ryan and Devin's pretty much a toss-up to me, man. Because Ryan likes to bang, but when he gets in there with guys that can bang a little bit harder than him, man, he better establish some type of back foot game and use that jab and find other ways to beat guys. Because right now he wants to just come forward, throw a lot of punches, get you up out of here, which is exciting for us, the fans. I'm just basing this off style matchup, all right? Tio seems like he's, you know, he has different dimensions to his game, and so does Tank. You know what I mean? Tank can crack hard than a motherfucker too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's a technician with it too, not just your typical come forward, try to bruise you up guy. I'll be in a second. Try to bruise you up guy, right? And then Devin, look, man, maybe he'll win me over, but Devin doesn't jump off the screen to me. I know he's a good, fundamentally sound, textbook, quick twitch muscle guy, but he just doesn't jump off the screen to me, man. Again, like I said, maybe he'll win me over as his career goes on, but I can see him getting walked down by Tank or possibly Tio. And look, all that sparring and shit. Oh, there's a sparring clip of this. Look, that's great. And I love gym wars. I love hearing about sparring and gym wars and all that. But just from what I see of the fight with no headgear, like in, you know, in a real fight, I would favor Tio and Tank as the 2 best, man. And then